So you're thinking about moving to Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, in this video, we're going to take a closer look at Mariemont, one of the top places to live here in Cincinnati. We're going to take a look at a few different houses in different price ranges so you can decide what fits in your budget. And you can decide if you want Mariemont to be the next place that you call home. So let's get after it. I'm Angela Evans with Cincinnati Ohio Living, and whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, go ahead and use my contact information in the description box below. I would love to help you make a move here in Cincinnati. All right, so first, let's go ahead and just get a quick overview of Mariemont. According to niche.com, Mariemont is the #1 place to raise a family in all of Ohio. They're ranked just #2 on the top 5 areas to live in Cincinnati, Ohio. And they're also ranked #9 as the best places to raise a family in all of America. So Mariemont is just under 1 square mile and it has a population of about 3,500 people. It's located about 10 miles east of downtown Cincinnati, which is about a 20-minute drive depending on traffic. Mariemont is one of the most walkable areas in Cincinnati. You also have some really great parks here. Dogwood Park is one of the most desirable ones. I'm here in Old Town Square, which is, as you may have guessed it kind of looks like an old town. And I am within walking distance of downtown historic Mariemont in the Mariemont Square. You also have Bell Tower Park, where they have live music on Sundays. And there's a playground there and some ball fields. And then you also have Dale Park and Statuary. So all along the Mariemont Square, you have shops and dining, you have boutiques, you have places like the Coolest Toys on Earth store, you have chains like La Rosa's and Grater's, which are Cincinnati staples. You also have the National Exemplar, the Quarter Bistro, Dilly Bar and Bistro, Emery and Sebastian Bakehouse. So there are plenty more boutiques and shops there along Mariemont Square, but those are just some of the highlights. And of course you have the historic and well-recognized Mariemont Inn. Also nearby, you have McDonald's, Kroger, Max Pizza, Jersey Mike's, Penn Station. All of those are really close to Mariemont, just right on the border, essentially. All right, are you ready to take a look at a few houses? Let's go. All right, so our first stop of the day, we're going to check out what about $400,000 can buy you here in Mariemont. Sitting right here behind me, we have a charming Cape Cod that is listed for sale for $399,900. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,500 square feet of finished space. So that puts it about $250 per square foot. You do have a finished basement in this house that offers additional storage and a little living space and laundry room. You have a galley kitchen, you have hardwood floors, and then you do have the second floor is just a larger bedroom up there with a lot of really cute built-in bookshelves and storage drawers. So overall, it's just a really, really cute little house here. And as you can see, you are under the median home value here in Mariemont. So if you really are looking for a place to get in, this is going to be the type of home that you're looking for. This location here is only about a half mile from Mariemont Square, which is about a 10-minute walk. The median household income here in Mariemont is about $135,000 a year, and your median home value is about $500,000 a year. 72% of people in Mariemont own their own home. So as you can see, this house that sits behind me here is under the median home value, and it is going to be kind of hard to find a place under $500,000 here in Mariemont. And as you can see so far, it is a really, really walkable neighborhood. There are sidewalks everywhere, bike paths, crosswalks. So it is really designed to be a super tight-knit community and just really walkable. Do you want to know what about $600,000 can buy you here in Mariemont? Let's check out this next house. All right, so our next stop of the day, we're checking out this two-door right behind me. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, about 1,800 square feet. It is listed at $625,000. This house was built in 1931, and it sits on about only 1/10 of an acre. It does have a 2-car detached garage as well. Inside, you'll find that the whole place has been updated, but it has kept some of the original charm. You have hardwood floors throughout and updated kitchen and baths. So it is a really nice little home on a quiet tree-lined street. So your price per square foot for this home is about $340. So we are located in the Mariemont Public School District. There are 4 schools in that. It is Mariemont Elementary, Terrace Park Elementary, Mariemont Junior High, and Mariemont High School. All 3 of the 4 of those are located actually here within Mariemont, and the other one is in nearby Terrace Park. So the Mariemont School District services Mariemont and the villages of Fairfax and Terrace Park, and then also other small unincorporated areas of Plainville, which is nearby. According to their website, the Mariemont Public School District is ranked #1 in the region, and #1 in Hamilton County, and #4 in the entire state of Ohio for overall academic achievement. They're ranked #8 as the best overall public school district in all of Ohio as well. Here in Mariemont, you also have several private school options really close by. You have Seven Hills, Summit Country Day, and the Miami Valley Christian Academy. All of those schools are located 10 minutes or less from the village of Mariemont. If you want to know more about the history behind the village of Mariemont, then make sure you hit subscribe and tap the bell for notifications. So that way, when I upload my next video on Mariemont, you can find out a little bit more of the backstory. All right, now that we've checked out what about $600,000 can buy you here in Mariemont, let's go ahead and check out what about $800,000 can buy you. All right, are you ready to check out a house that's listed for just around $800,000? Well, this house back over there around the corner is listed at $834,900. I just found out actually that it sold for $850,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, brick 2-story home located on probably one of the most desirable areas here in Mariemont. You are just steps to the square, steps to the wall park overlooking the bluff. This house has about 2,800 square feet, so that puts you at about $300 per square foot. The home also features a newer roof and HVAC, which is a big perk, but it looks like it did need some updates on the inside. All right, so now that we've seen the $800,000 house, let's take just a few steps down the street to another one that's listed at $1.1 million. Let's go. All right, so this house here behind me is a rare newer construction built in 2014. And this house was listed for $1.1 million, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It has about 3,200 square feet. So just a couple details about this house. It has a beautiful stone entry, open floor plan, high ceilings, and it also has a rough-in for an elevator. And it has a covered Trex deck that overlooks the private backyard. So one of the nice things about Mariemont is that most errands can be accomplished on foot here. In this neighborhood, we are literally just a half a mile or less from the Mariemont Square. And you're only about 10-15 minutes from popular country clubs like Ivy Hills Country Club, Hyde Park Country Club, and also you're pretty close to some of the CRC golf courses like Reeves and Little Miami Par 3 and California. You are also just about 15 minutes from Kenwood Town Center, which is one of the larger shopping malls in the area. Don't forget to check out my video on the top 5 areas to live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Mariemont is #2 on that list. But if you want to know more of the great places to live here in Cincinnati, make sure you check that one out. All right, if you want to know what you can get brand new for about $1 million here in Mariemont, you're looking at it. There's going to be about 19 townhouse style homes here in the enclave at Mariemont, and they sit right along the Little Miami River, literally just over that little hill there. These townhouse style homes are 3 to 4 stories. They have the rooftop terrace. They have a 2-car garage in the basement. They're going to be about 2,500 square feet, 2 to 3 bedrooms, and 2 full baths and 2 half baths. One special thing to note is that there is a 15-year tax abatement on these properties. Again, your starting price is just under $1 million at $998,000. So you can see these right here behind me are in the very beginning building stages. There's 3 units there. And then these are right in that next stage. So you can get a little better idea of what they're going to look like. One thing that I think is important to note about these new builds is you're not as walkable to Mariemont Square if that's something that you're interested in. You're going to be better off looking for a place that is just south of the square if you're looking in that $1 million price range, kind of like the other house that we just looked at. So at the enclave here at Mariemont, you can see just over the railroad tracks there is the Little Miami River. All right, so to recap today, we took a look at a few different houses. We looked at the $400,000 price range, $600,000, $800,000, and $1 million price range, which included some new builds. So hopefully you have a better idea of what's going to fit in your budget and if Mariemont is the place that you want to call home. Mariemont really has something to offer to everyone, from young professionals to growing families to retirees. It was designed to have all walks of life live in this 1 square mile area. And again, don't forget to check out my Mariemont map tour, because I'm going to talk a little bit more about the history behind this historic village. I'm going to be posting new videos every single week. So make sure you hit subscribe and tap the bell for notifications so that way you never miss a video on Cincinnati, Ohio living. Thanks for checking in today.